Hey there, Kevin Colby here, and I am so excited today to be talking to a friend of mine, somebody I've learned a lot from, Nicole Sellars. She's the CEO of the TV Hosting Academy. Enough about that. Let's bring her in right now. Hey, Nicole, how are you?
Hello, Kevin. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure. I know we've done some lives and some other things, but it's always great to be talking to you. So I don't want to waste any of your time or anybody else's time. So tell me more about the TV Hosting Academy.
Well, Kevin, our mission at TV Hosting Academy is really to empower on air personalities to build sustainable and profitable on camera careers. For so many years, people will struggle to find jobs. They're kind of on that job hunt hamster wheel. They can't find on camera gigs or an agent or a manager. So we're really there to offer them support, help guide them through their on camera journey, and really just keep them in the know because the industry is just changing so much so rapidly.
So you and I share at least this that we both came from TV, different parts of television. But tell me a little bit more about how you got started in the TV business.
Sure. Well, I started behind the scenes at MTV as a production assistant. So I really learned everything from directing, writing, producing, all of the things that, you really need to know to put on a production, but also what the on camera talent was doing to prepare. So I would watch TRL from behind the scenes. I would watch Carson Daly conduct his interviews with celebrities. And I was just dumbfounded that this was an actual job that you actually got paid for this kind of stuff. So I went from production to a broadcast journalism career. I did not go to school for broadcast journalism. I actually went to school for communications. So I was prepared in the sense of being in the communications industry. So I wound up becoming a reporter, general assignment reporter on Long Island in New York, where I'm from. And I just kept rising up the ranks, going to bigger markets, bigger news markets to learn more about journalism and being an effective interviewer and presenter. After about 10 years in news, I got a little burnt out. So I decided that I was going to do something a little bit more fun, get into acting and hosting. I found an agent. I was very lucky to land a really big agent at the time, Abrams Artist Agency in New York City. And the opportunities just kept coming. I kept working behind the scenes as well, always creating new and fresh content. But as things started to get slow, and I know a lot of on camera personalities realize that, sometimes the on camera jobs don't keep coming and you have to find something to pay the bills and also keep your creativity going. So I started TV Hosting Academy on the streets of New York City, coaching friends of mine in the industry, also up and comers. So I would work with actors and comedians on their demo reels. We would go and we would have a production shoot on the streets of New York City. We'd go to Times Square, we'd go to Broadway, we'd go to all these really great spots in New York and just have them really shine on camera, talking about maybe interviewing a business owner or talking about themselves, about their brand or their niche or what their passions are. So, really trying to showcase their personality and their talents on camera was kind of my special, unique quality. I was able to bring out that personality on camera for all of my clients. So, that grew into the online education space. During the pandemic, we doubled our clientele, which was, it was kind of a bittersweet moment because everyone was stuck at home, but we found a way to make it work. So now we primarily coach online. We hold workshops and networking events, online courses. I mean, we have a membership. So we've been growing and growing. So it's been quite a journey up until this point.
Okay, so that's pretty fascinating. So I know people watching this are going to want to know, how do you break in to hosting? So what are you seeing out there that you could tell them?
The misconception right now is that you have to have a tremendous amount of on camera experience to land another on camera job or perhaps grab the interest of an agent. And that is just not the case anymore. We're seeing a lot of talent agents, managers, and casting directors looking for industry leaders, experts in a certain marketable niche that they can pitch to production studios. So if you don't have on camera experience, but you have the credentials and the charisma, then this business is for you.
Okay, so there are a lot of other coaching companies and businesses out there, but what makes TV Hosting Academy different than all the other ones?
I'm so glad that you asked this question because when I started hosting, there were very few hosting coaches out there, very few media coaches. You would go to a weekend boot camp and then you would kind of be left on your own to kind of figure out what the next steps are. So I decided to bring in a number of industry experts in the hosting space. So this is compiled of industry experts like casting directors, talent agents, talent managers, hosts in all different areas of hosting. So, live event hosting, home shopping hosts, live streaming hosts. We have industry experts from every angle in this industry coming to teach. So, that's what makes us different because there is no one specific way to become a successful host. You can take all of these different pieces of and styles from other hosts that you admire or maybe from your role models, but you have to find your own on-camera persona, and we really help bring that out through the ongoing coaching and support that we offer at TV Hosting Academy.
Okay, so I know you're busy and there's a lot going on, but what can we expect to see from TV Hosting Academy in the future?
So, right now, we're really focusing on helping our clients define their brand because we all know that brands are what sell. So, we are trying to make them the most marketable that they can possibly be by being very clear on what their marketable brand is. So, we're going to be working really closely with a creative team to help put demo reels together, websites, media kits, anything that you would need to really sell yourself to a casting director, talent agent, talent manager, or a hiring manager who is looking for a talent specifically in your niche.
Okay, so you're not bored and just sitting around basically, right? There's a lot of stuff coming up.
We have a lot of projects on the back burner, but we're excited about it because it's all creative and as a multi-passionate creative person, we just have to keep busy.
Excellent, excellent. So it's been a blast talking to Nicole Sellers, the CEO of TV Hosting Academy. Make sure you check it out. And if you like this interview, there's a lot more of these coming up. So always keep watching. I'm Kevin. We'll see you next time.